Welcome into the channel and welcome back to Drain Sim. Today we're heading over to the convenience store area. Try to see what they got going on. Let's go take a look around here. Alright, I definitely got a bunch of flooding here in a main road. Oh, looks like it drops down where the store's at. We ain't gonna be able to do much over there until we get that level down. Then we also got another spot over here on the road. Need to get cleared out. Looks like we got a big drain right there. Get cleared out. Some other drains back this way on the road. All right, let's go get all of our tools and get started here. I suppose I probably could have grabbed them before I ran over there, but it's always good to check out what we got going on. We need to upgrade to a bigger generator. I think that only matters with you can plug more pumps into it. I don't think it actually speeds up the pumps. We do have one level 3 pump though that we'll be using. Let's get our wrench in case anything needs to be repaired. We're gonna need our cords. And we'll take our rake. Probably leave that generator there for now. Do we need anything else? Don't think we really need the lights. The vacuum we might use later. I'll pick up the squeegee just because I got a spot. Right. Let's get our rake out. We'll start by finding these drains and clearing them out. Looks like we got one right over here. Get that going. I think there's 3 in the road total. Yeah, it looks like it. Let's see if we could find some of those. Should be able to find the little leaves floating on top of it. Oh, well, I definitely passed one over here somewhere. Oh, it looks like right there. Cool. Back over here, there should be one somewhere. There we go. Excellent. Let those 3 start draining. Oh, we got another one right there. Let those 4 start draining. But this one over here, I think this is one of those big drains. Probably have to dig it out. Let's start on that. Hopefully it doesn't get too deep where it won't let us dig. Looks like our bucket's full. Guess we'll build them a nice little tower over there they can do whatever they want with. We don't care as long as it's out of our way. Get this a little bit more dug out. Turn off that headlight, maybe we can see a little better. Definitely fills up quick with just one bucket. But we'll just keep adding to our tower over there. Every time it does. Alright, I think we're probably good here. I don't think digging the rest of this dirt out is going to make it go any quicker. But I'll do it just to fill up another bucket, I guess. Quite the piece of art we're creating over there. Alright, let's get into some pumps. We already figured out it's pretty deep down there. I think we're gonna hook up the pumps and probably put them right over here. I don't think there's really a reason to go into that little tiny drain when we got this big one over here. I would imagine 2 pumps will be better than 1, so why not put them side by side? Get our new generator set up. Set that up there so we don't have it underwater. Plug that there. Plug this one into the other outlet. Turn that on. Turn both of our pumps on. We'll let that get to work. Well, get our rake back out. It doesn't look like those are too covered, but might as well clear one more time before we go look around more. There. This one over here. Go back to this one up against the store. Cool. Alright, looks like it level's moving. How about here? Yeah, it's moving. It's not the quickest, but let's go check inside the store and see what we got going on. Swim our way over there. It looks like we're actually touching now. That water must be going down somewhat quick. Can we get this drain? Yeah, it should be right here. Alright. There we go. I think we were on our squeegee before. Hello? There we go. Looks like there's another one behind the store. We'll get that one cleared out too. Anywhere we can get water moving will help us in the long run. And where is this one located? Oh, looks like right there. Cool. Anything else? Well, it's got that that logo on the supply room. I'm gonna guess that means we gotta go inside the store. Looks like maybe a broken pipe in there or something. Which, if that is the case, we'll have to get our wrench out. It's dark in here. I do hear water spraying. Turning into a horror game coming back here. Look at that, there we go. Let's get that closed. We can have all the pumps in the world, but if we don't stop the water back there, then what good is it doing us? Let's get back outside, see what's going on. Got chips floating around. A bunch of chips floating around. They're all gonna go get sucked into our pumps. Ah, look at that. I'm assuming that won't hurt nothing. This is looking a hell of a lot better out here already. Drain still looks pretty clear. I'm guessing all these will be. Oh, Except this one. This one's pretty plugged. I don't really know if we need to do anything else in this lot. I think if we just give it time, I think it will just kind of clear itself out. Look at that, the road just got completed already. I assume it's going to fill back up when this water gets over there. I suppose if I need to, I can start squeegeing into the road or something and letting it flow down. Let's go make sure our big drain down there didn't clog back up. I don't know if those can, like, fully close up again or not if you just leave them. I don't know, it looks like it's still flowing. Yeah, it looks like about as open as it can be. I don't know, let's just remove this to say we did. Because we're here, and we have an empty bucket. I think that's pretty much every piece of diggable dirt we got over here. Should mean we got it going as fast as we possibly can. Oops, I dropped our bucket. Add to our tower somewhere. Come back over. Oh yeah, look at the top of our pumps are exposed and everything now, so it's definitely going down. Does this still say it's full? Alright, I got a little bit. Maybe a nice gentle nudge over this way will help it out. I think once we get it there, it should be dropping down into the road. We might have to come back with our vacuum cleaner too. Push this water towards this drain. Should be able to handle that little bit, I would think. It's so little, but I think it's just going to be fighting it back and forth until we get everything else cleared. So maybe we'll just ignore that for now. Once this gets down, we'll have to see. I don't know if there's going to be like a second area that water gets trapped in, or if it's literally just this main lot, because if it's just the main lot, other than having these pumps running, there's not really a whole lot we can do. I mean, eventually we can probably move them down closer to here, but you know what? We'll move this one down here already. Why not? That hose shouldn't have any problem reaching. Go back to our cord, plug this end back in. Did not want to unplug that other pump. But since we did, we might as well move that one too. Gotta remember this cord's shorter. So we'll do something like over here. Hopefully that'll reach. Oh yeah. Alright. Well, this time we'll just plug in that side. That way we don't make the same mistake of unplugging the other one. I guess we could run over and check on our drain over here. That's got to be getting covered up again. Not really. Just one tiny little piece on there. Oh, look at that. Another drain here. We didn't even... I don't think we found that one before. Maybe we did. This one looks like it's still flowing, but cool. It's down over halfway. Can't complain about that. I have noticed the items you can buy in the store on here seem to be pretty costly, and potentially will make some of the later jobs very challenging unless we really pay attention to what we're spending our money on. I wanted to get that generator, so I bought that, but it would be nice to have more pumps. Now, that new one's got 4 plugs on it. And then we still have our old generator that had 2 plugs, so if we get the money, we can buy more, and we should be able to have 6 pumps running on some of the later, more difficult maps. But they're not cheap. I think even the basic pump is like 900 or something, and I prefer to just buy the level 3 pumps whenever I can. So that's all moving. I was just going to say, let's go check on this, but looks like we're good. I was just going to go grab that vacuum, but no reason to do that. So we got both those areas clear, so really it's just the convenience store and then over here. Over here, I guess we could start trying to squeegee this over this way. But this also might just be something that will kind of naturally happen once get all the water from over there, so those pumps stop going, then this should start flowing down these drains too. Yeah, I don't know if we really need to do much over here. Honestly, I don't know if we really need to do much anywhere. This might just be a waiting game at this point. Which, I mean, time is money, but that's alright. That didn't take much effort. Sure, this thing didn't break or anything, but might as well go back there and look at it. Yeah, we're all good back here. I think that is getting through there, so I don't think we have to worry about it like that getting cleared out and this staying full. This is considered the service corridor. Alright, this whole back area is considered service corridor. The store is in for some hefty fines and bills if they're the ones who flooded all this with that broken pipe. Pull my rake back out. Or we run off too far away from here, might as well just take care of these drains one more time. Shouldn't have to worry about doing these drains anymore. I mean, there is a little bit of dirt built up there, but the street is empty. These drains really shouldn't be getting used much, therefore they shouldn't get backed up. But look at me thinking logical today. really is just a waiting game at this point. I guess everyone's gonna have to wait for another day for me to get frustrated and pull my hair out. Which I'm sure will happen. Oh, look, there's a drain we never used. I don't think there's any drains over here. I'm not even gonna pull up the map. I'm just gonna look. But yeah, there ain't nothing over here. This is by far our highest level, but it'll get there. Scoop that over to the drain. Both of our pumps still underwater. Oh yeah, they're still both working. It looks like where we have that level 3 pump is about the lowest point down there, so we shouldn't have to move that again. It's kind of goofy. I'm playing this on a PS5 controller right now. And I've got everything mapped on there except the jump button. It's like when I run up to here, I gotta take my one hand off and go back to the keyboard. I could probably fix that, but it's honestly not bothering me too much. I barely ever have to jump. Let's take the vacuum cleaner. Just because we have it, we might as well use it. For as big as this lot is, I'm surprised how low that water level's showing. I feel like this could still take some significant time. Oh, that pump's struggling. Put that right down in there. Who doesn't like the sound of a rake across pavement? Yeah, this map hasn't been too bad. It's more of just like a waiting game, like I said. Probably move this. I don't know what good it's gonna do. If I put too far over here, that hose is so short, I don't think we'll reach. Probably just get this right in the corner. That one should reach over. If I really wanted to, I could move the larger of the two pumps. Which I don't really know if that's going to do anything either, but I think I can go back that far. Oh yeah. Let's go check inside, make sure that's coming down. Which it definitely is. Main shopping area. Let's go check the hallway. That should be good. Maybe I can vacuum this on the way out and get this area cleared. pretty close to being cleared back here. Oh. Supply room still got quite a bit. Take my wrench back. I don't think I need it for anything. Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm going to end up having to put a pump back here and have this pumped over to here and out. That'd be kind of annoying. I suppose I can try it, but then it's going to have to be pumped out here and it's going to fill this up again. Here, have some water. But I think if that's the case, I'll leave the big pump going. I'll pick up this one. I'll run back over by the truck quick. Pick that up. Like I said, I don't know if I need to do this, but if I don't do this, then I'd just be standing around waiting, so I might as well give it a shot. Put that there. Get caught on that like an idiot. Put that there. I'll move this, I guess, just as far that way as we can. We'll hang it up on the door frame like an idiot for some reason. Every once in a while, these hoses are just a little glitchy and don't really make sense. But they get the job done. Oh, turn on the generator first. I'll turn on the pump. I seen the supply room go up there a little bit for a second. But looks like it's definitely going down now. I'd probably open the back door to let this room drain out, but that's just me. They're not going to give me that option. There's really much more we can do back there other than let that go. Same with back here. Clear these back up. I hope everybody's having a good Monday. I know they can be challenging to get back up and into the swing of things. Oh, that's still going. I'm just going to constantly have water flowing in from there, I think. So I think the water level in this mainly is just the water that's sitting in here. I could be wrong, but I don't think we're going to have to sit there and squeegee out this whole lot or anything. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do what I usually don't, and I'm just gonna practice patience. It's like nothing. It's like quite a bit of water when we're pushing it around, but this is getting pretty low. Let's see if we've got everything pumped out from back here yet. Oh yeah, this is like next to nothing. Cool. There's the check off we were waiting for. Take that. And not running the door like an idiot. I really don't think we need to put this pump in here, but I will. Okay. I guess we'll just leave that like that and see what happens. Take our generator back. It's tweaking out. Set that right up on the counter. I guess the water's probably coming outside. Boom. So inside the store is good. Out here is about to be good. I'll go dump the water into the main drain just so we're not dumping it and having to pump it again. Okay, so they're saying that's good. That's good, so it must just be over here. Which I think all we can do over here is clear that out. Start walking around randomly with this vacuum. Something else just got cleared off again. I don't know about this area though. Vacuum's full, but it didn't really seem to move anything. Guess I'll go ahead and squeegee this towards the road. I'm actually kind of surprised by how high this level is still. Well, we can fix that pretty quickly. Will it reach all the way to the big drain? It will. I think I could probably just leave that right where it's at. That should pretty much take care of this map. Now we just wait. I guess we can empty our vacuum one more time. Boom. Okay. Well, what's not clear then? This is clear. This is clear. Is it back here by the truck? Oh, that's clear. Oh, it's up here. I wasn't even paying attention to this. And I don't think there's any drain in here. All right, well, let's go get our generator and our pump. Kind of wish I would have noticed that sooner, but that's okay. It's just more quality time we get to spend together. I'm sure that's what you guys were all looking for. So do I want to go to the street or I want to go in that lower lot? I think we're just going to go out to the street. Grab a rake back out. I don't know why I stuck that over there away from all the drains. No reason to leave this pump over here doing nothing. Set that down right there. This went over that way. Eh. Slowly but surely. This should start going down as well. And then we wait. Looks like it's filling up our bottom lot there again. Alright, well, I think I was doing a pretty decent job. I would say if I had to do it again, or if anybody watches this and they're going to do it, I think I'd start by just clearing out that lot and then do everything kind of in the same process over here. I honestly seen the fence around that lot and thought that was just there and we wouldn't even be able to access it, so I didn't even check. Another round of the waiting game. Just like that, the vacuum's full again. See, it keeps jumping way back up. It was moving down for a second there pretty good. Just keep on pushing water out this way, I guess. Just more waiting. I guess I can use this time to talk to you guys about any upcoming videos. Please leave a comment on it. Really, any of my videos, if there's some game you're interested in that's coming out you'd like to see, or if there's a demo you want me to check out, let me know. I can get on that. I think I got everything as far as my settings for uploading and everything. All that should be figured out and pretty good by now. It should be pretty consistent with 4K video and the audio you guys are getting. At some point I might buy a standalone microphone, but for right now I'm not too concerned with it. Keeps going down and going back up every time I look. I'm not even sure how long I've been on this map. Suppose I could have spaced those out a little further, but I don't think it would make much difference. I think no matter what, the water's always going to be able to approach the pump faster than it's going to be able to actually move it. Kind of surprised this still says it's clear. Figured this would be filled back up. Looks like our drain's still doing all right. I would assume at any moment now it will pop up and say we're done. We're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, if I would have dumped my vacuum out there, I probably could have been done. And oh, it keeps dropping down so close. See, that gets like one click away and then goes back up. can't even remember. I think this is the 4th map I played on here. Sounds right to me. Come on. Seems like they're letting perfect be in the way of good enough here. This has to be the end. Yeah, there we go. 1,200 bucks. We'll take it. That may be enough to buy us another pump, or it might be $100 short. But we will find out in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later.